gonna turn 30 on Thursday. And as an adult, I thank God for online dating. As a teenager, every single one of my first moves looked like it was designed by some insane person. I didn't know if the girls that I was trying to connect with, like when I made the move, when they were looking at me, if they liked me, or if the face meant that I was wearing too much Michael Jordan cologne. Which is the type of cologne that I wore at the time. I also didn't have like great dress game. What I would do, I would go to Foreman Mills, and I would buy clothes that were like 2 times too big for me. So this one time, the first girl that I ever really had a crush on, I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't approach her. So I looked up her last name in the Yellow Pages, found her likely address, got dressed in my too big clothes, put on my rollerblades, and decided I was going to skate by her house. Now, she lived on a hill, and I wasn't a great rollerblader, so she was outside at the time when I rollerbladed past her house. So you can imagine, like, I'm like stumbling down this hill. I look like a 6'5" scarecrow dressed by Eminem, reeking of Michael Jordan cologne. And it just didn't work out. Another time, I was a sophomore in high school, and I was getting ready to go out with my friends, and so I sprayed on some MJ. Because you never know. And we were going to the Neshaminy Mall, and we were going to see a movie called The Blair Witch Project. And I was sitting next to this girl, and we were friendly with her, and I thought that maybe she liked me, and the reasoning that I had for that was her foot was near my foot. So, like, I reached my arm, like, slowly around hers, and I remember this in slow motion in my mind, and it's still painful. Like, I was reaching my arm around hers, and she turns to me, and she gives me this look. And she grabs my arm. Have you guys seen The Sandlot? Yeah. You know that scene where the kid's saying, "forever"? It was kind of like that. She's like, "No, no, no." And she puts my arm down. So after my senior year of high school, I'm like 17 something, and there's this girl that I like that I have a big crush on, and I'm going down her shore house, and so I sprayed on some Michael Jordan, and everyone else went to sleep, and I was sitting next to her on her couch, and I thought that she was interested, but I wasn't sure, and so I went to reach my arm around hers, but I wasn't sure, so instead I grabbed some animal crackers and kind of crushed them into her hair. And I think I did it flirtatiously. Regardless, this girl and I started dating. In case you're looking for a good first move, the animal cracker crush is always a good way to go. And I'm 19, and we had dated for a little while when I was a freshman, and kind of broke it off. And she came to visit me at the University of Scranton.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's her. It was her.
And I hope not. And not because of what I did to her later.
It was really her.
All right. So I wanted to prove to her, like, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but a lot of times when I was younger, when I was dating someone, I was like, this is the one, and I need to prove it to her. So I didn't have much to give. I had like $17 in my bank account, and so I decided on a move. And we were in my dorm at like, I want to say like 1 a.m., and I'm ready to present her with this gift that I've designed for her. I've taken a University of Scranton lanyard, and placed my high school ring at the end of it. It was the most expensive thing I owned. I also sprayed myself with some MJ. Still had a little bit left. And I looked into her eyes, and she looked into my eyes, and I handed it to her. And she got this really deep look on her face. And she didn't say anything to me. She ran to the bathroom and vomited for the next several hours. And the point is that, as a teenager, things didn't go great. And I was really happy to turn 20, and hopefully things will even go better in my 30s. Thank you, guys.